This channel is a member of the Astral Stars, which means we have a zero-tolerance policy against the harassment of others. Anybody who violates that policy will be banned. For further information, please visit www.theastralstars.com.
Oh, hey guys and girls, I'm Bet from I Seek Out the Truth. Welcome to another episode of Astral Auto Repair. Can you dig it?
Yeah, can you dig it? Check that intro out. All right, you want us to showcase your channel? Be sure to check out the link in the description below and click it for the rules and regulations. All right, here we go. Guys and girls, we got a 1993 Mercury Cougar LS with 3.8 engine, and today I am going to show you how to replace the starter. Very, very important information I'm about to show you that can be used with other cars as well. All right, so let's get our jack stand, which is very important, and again, this is very important. All right, we'll be right back. All right, number one, your emergency brakes. Push that emergency brakes down so this car does not roll in any kind of way at all. The next thing, we got the car jacked up. We go around here. Now we are on dirt, and if you're on dirt, I need you to do this. Very important. First of all, you're gonna use your hydraulic jack the car up on the frame of the vehicle, the metal part. Now you're going to use your jack stand. Do not put your jack stand directly on the ground, because as you lower the jack, it will sink into the ground and the car will fall on you. So get you a nice big thicker piece of wood, as you can see what I got right there, and put the jack stand on top of that. That is secure. That's not coming down. Alright, so we got the car jacked up on the right side. Got the jack stand up on there. Got my tools up on there. Got my airline up under there. The next thing we're going to do is go over here and disconnect the negative terminal of the battery. Now the negative terminal on the battery over here, this is like they got a screw into that, so let me take that screw out, and what we'll do is probably change this terminal as well. All right, let me get a screwdriver and I'll be right back. All right, here we go.
What is the screw for?
People put the screw in there to keep it, because the terminal is loose and all. You know, they shouldn't do that. They should just change the terminal, and now take that off. You want to take it off, put it down to the side, make sure it does not snap back up and come up here and touch this, or you're going to have some serious electrical problems. So just keep it that way. All right, let's get up under the vehicle and take a look at this starter. We'll be right back. All right, guys, let's get up under this vehicle. We're on the right side. Got a little handy dandy light from Harbor Freight. Let's turn around. There's our starter right there. Let's get our little light hooked up here. Ooh, look at that light. Look at that light. Alright, now to get this started down, we have a bolt right here. I gotta situate this better. Okay. What the heck? Man, now it goes, now the battery goes dead, dang it. Okay, we got a bolt up there, and we got a bolt right here. What the heck? Alright, hold on, let me get a different light. Alright guys, girls, here we are. Here's our starter. Got my light in there. Now we got two bolts, 1/2-inch drive or 13mm. What I'm using is a 13mm swivel socket 3/8 drive, 4-inch 3/8 drive extension, and my 3/8 drive ratchet. And you want to go up here. Hopefully I can hold this at the same time. Okay, let's loosen up one. And that's gonna slip on. can get a 1/2 inch instead. Plus I'm using a 12 point. In fact, tell you what, let's use a 13 millimeter straight 6 point with no extension, just the socket. And see if we can get off like that better. All right. Okay, got the one. Okay, there's one loosened up. Let's go to the top. Nope, that one I'm gonna have to use an extension on it. So put the extension on it, be right back. All right, got my 4-inch extension up there. Let's get up there and take that off. Great, there we go. All right, got both bolts loose. Let's get those bolts out and drop the starter down. Be right back. Okay, I got one out. Gotta get my last one out. I hooked it up to my air ratchet here. Makes it a lot quicker. Okay. 2 bolts. And there we go. Drop that starter down. And we got 2 connections here. One, this little plug right here. So just pull that plug off. Somehow. And then you got this red covering. Just pop that covering off and there's going to be a 13 millimeter nut on the outside. Let me see. Hold on right there. Okay, that's one. Pop this cover off. There we go. And huh? Oh, thanks, Earl. Okay, and we got that one nut right there that we gotta take loose. Take that off, the wire comes off, starter is out. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, here we go. We got the new starter, and I wanted to show you, Fisher got the old starter. What I wanted to show you was a couple important things on this starter. One, the starter had a little oil in it. You got to get your oil leaks fixed, because that's the number one thing that will short out a starter. Number 2 thing is heat. You notice that when we took this starter out, it was right it's very close to the exhaust manifold, the exhaust system. Let's get up under here and take a look at this. Let's get this out of the way. And now the starter sets right into this section right here, and you see our catalytic converter right here and our exhaust pipe and everything. That, and also we're going to be changing this too. Let me show you. We're going to be cutting this off and putting on a wire that's on that one. Heat will also mess up a starter. So what I'm going to do here is, you see we got a video on it. This protective stuff right here, this stuff resists heats up to 2,000 degrees. And I have a little extra piece left inside the truck, and what I'm going to do is put it on the starter, especially where the solenoid is. You want to protect that solenoid. So what we're going to do is wrap this up just like this, so in that way this starter will last for a long time. Alright, so let's get that unwrapped and be right back. Alright, let's get this done. Pull this off and let's start over here. Start right over here. Wrap this up. Go around. Go around. Look at that. Just got enough too. Make sure we get to our bolts. Alright, that's going to protect that starter. Also, it protects it from oil as well. Definitely want to do that. Alright, and as like I said before, we got this wire right here that we're going to be splicing into the other one. And what you got is a solderless connector. So what I'm going to do is go up under there, cut the other wire, splice the piece back, put it on, and crimp it in. Alright, let's take this off. We don't need this no more. And let's go put this in. We'll be right back. Alright, here we go. Here's the clip wire right here. And what we're going to do is take our wire cutters, cut that off. Now we're going to splice that back. And there's no way I can do this with two hands. One hand. See? Alright, let me splice that back. And I'll be right back. Okay, we got it spliced back. And what I'm going to do is put my starter up there. And I want to hook on the big wire first. Because that one can hold this starter up in place while I work. So I got it hooked on somewhere in there. Alright, now I'm going to put my lock washer and nut on there and hold that in place. Be right back. Okay, got it hooked on. And look at that stuff. Look, that protective shield looks nice. Alright, now what we're going to do here is tighten that one up. And then what we're going to do here is take our wire. I'm going to twist that to make sure it's don't let those strands go loose, because when you go tighten it up, it's a lot easier. It'll hold better. Alright, and what we're going to do is get that into there, and then we're going to crimp it. Be right back. Alright, got the wire stuck in there, but I didn't crimp it yet. What you want to do is get your crimpers right there. And let's get over here. Okay. And on your crimpers, there are going to be 3 marks. You see those marks? Red, blue, and yellow. You want to make sure it goes on the yellow one. Put it over there and crimp it in. Dang it. Be right back. Alright. Got that. Now we're going to bring our starter up. Oh, we got to tighten up that other bolt right there. And I might fold this up and put this underneath this shield when I get up there. Make it look a little better. Let's tighten up our 13mm. And we'll be right back. Alright, got it tightened up. Got our protective cover back on it. Now let's get our starter up in there. Let me put this camera down for a minute. Be right back. Alright, we got our starter up in there. Slide our bolt holes up. Let's get a bolt in there started. 13mm. It's best to use a 1/2 inch. I think a 1/2 inch would be a lot better. Go, got one. Alright, let's put our other one in way at the top. And then we're going to tighten them up. Be right back. Alright, started. Go up here with my 4-inch 3/8 drive extension with my shallow 13mm socket. And let's go ahead and tighten these bolts up. Alright, now, you see this wire right here? What we're going to do here, we're going to pull back our covering. I'm going to tuck that wire into there. I want to make sure this thing stays away from that exhaust. Put the tape on it, and I'm going to get an actual wire tie strap and tie this down also down to these lines right here, because I need this thing definitely to stay away from that pipe. Alright, so let's get that done. We'll be right back. Alright guys, I got my tie strap right there on the transmission cooling lines, holding this wire down. I do not need this wire going up against that exhaust in any kind of way. And this heat shield is perfect. It's right in line. That's great. Everything's looking good. Yeah, there we go. Get some more lighting in there. Get some more. Yeah. It's funny how the camera takes the time to do that. But all right, again, this oil leaks, they got to be fixed, guys. It looks like this one is let's see, oil further up. See if we can adjust our light to see. We can see where it's coming from. All right, looks like valve covers on that side. So we're gonna need a valve cover gasket. Definitely want to stop oil from getting onto that starter. All right, let's get back from under here. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we're over here to the negative terminal. You remember I took the screw out, so we're not gonna put that screw back in there. We're gonna replace the terminals. Customer got these terminals from AutoZone. Check it out. When you get terminals, do not get the ones where you can take off the screw at the bottom and the nut will fall out. You want to get ones that's made into it. They're definitely more heavy duty. All right, definitely want to get that. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is put our terminal on there. See that? Yeah, you got that. Go ahead, tighten it up. See, this is where it gets kind of confusing at. Tighten it up, 13 millimeter or 1/2 inch. All right, so that terminal's tight. Still good? Yeah, we're still good. The next thing we're gonna do is cut the wire over here, cut this old terminal out of there. But before you do that, you wanna make sure you got enough wire to pull and go onto the new terminal, which we do. We got no problems. We're gonna get a pair of wire cutters. Go around here and cut this off. Okay. Get this. This is garbage. Throw it out of the way. Next thing you want to do is get you a razor blade. Did we bring a razor blade out here? No, we didn't. What we're going to do is get a razor blade and trim about 1 inch back from the edge of the wire. So that's the part that's going to go into the new terminal. So let's get a razor blade and I'll be right back. All right. We'll take our razor blade. Let's cut around here. Then make a slit right in the middle. Don't cut yourself. Pull that right off. Great. Twist it so it makes it, when you go to squeeze it together, be great. Now let's get our negative terminal. Now negative terminal doesn't matter because it's ground. Even if it touches metal, it can only get better. Matter of fact, this one's already broken right there, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut that right down the center. Take that off. Wow, that thing is... Okay. Next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and hook it up. Now we gotta loosen up these terminals all the way. This is the bad part about having terminals like this, because of that bottom part. So I gotta loosen up a little bit more. As a matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is show you a set of terminals that you definitely want to get when you're doing this. Okay, there's one in there. Let's get our other one over in there. Okay, now we got that. We're going to take us an 11 millimeter deep, 1/4 inch drive, and we're going to go ahead and start tightening them down. We'll make sure those are nice and tight. See, this is why I put the terminal on first, because now you don't have to worry about moving the terminal around and trying to hold it in place. And you want to tighten them down till they stop. Do not over tighten them, because you can pull that nut straight out of that terminal and mess them up. So go like that, tighten them until they stop. Notice the terminal turned a little bit, so we're gonna go ahead and tighten this up a little bit. And let me show you the terminals that I want you to get when you go to the store. Be right back. All right, now these are the terminals that I want you to get. And now also you notice the walls on them are thicker than these right here. and the brace that goes across the top that holds that wire into place, that's thicker. Now what's also important is on the back, you notice how the nut is actually built into the terminal. So when I take these off and loosen them up, I don't have to worry about nothing coming out of there. It costs you a little bit more, but definitely get something like those. All right, let's let this car down and start it up. We'll be right back. All right, we got our terminal nice up there, nice and clean. Great job. Now, the keys. Let's go start it up. Okay, go over here. And what you want to do is shut it off. A couple do that a few times. You want to make sure that starter is definitely engages and no issues. So, that's 2. 3. You want to make sure you do it about 5 times. Make sure everything is good. 4. 5. Great. Perfect. We'll be right back. Guys, let's go out here, check it out. Everything running. Everything's running good. Truck is moving kind of slow. All right, we'll be right back.
All right, so that's how you replace a starter on a 91 Mercury Cougar LS with 3.8 engine with only 100,000 miles. I can't believe it. What? 100,000? No way. Really?
Really?
Okay.
I can dig it.
All right. So if you guys have any comments or questions, you can post them below in the comments section, or you can email Timmy at tim@astralautorepairs.com. Stay tuned for future videos on this vehicle because there'll be more coming. So this is Sylvia from Astral Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can. See you next time.